Well, it's time to do some clearing up. Get these cans in there for recycling. Get rid of this TV. That horrible trumpet noise you can hear in the background, that's our scrap man. Yeah, none of this Marcel stuff where you drive around and quietly ask if you don't know whether something's getting chucked out. No, go down every street blaring on a trumpet screaming, any old line, any old line. Alright, well, let's rip into this bastard. So, utilising impact technology, bash, 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 and this should come off pretty much in one go. You want the big degaussing wire? We will be stripping this because it's lovely copper inside. Just some plugs down there on that red bit there. Just untwist these. It's raining, so I'm trying to be quick. Just pull these out of there. There's no point busting this tube. And yes, you do want that. Hold on. Have a good scout round and see what else you can pull off it. These. Those. You want that too. The heat sinks are going to be aluminium. I was testing this with your magnets, obviously. Don't break the tube. There are magnets in these speakers here. Circuit boards you can keep. Another piece of heat shielding down there. And then the rest goes in the bin. There's a better look at that. Whole red piece of plastic come off. There's another piece of, I think it's aluminium, but I'll check it when I get in. But for now, because it's bloody raining cold, I'm just gonna chuck the whole lot over there in the keep pile even. Get some focus. Very, very wet. Yeah, I didn't get it off easy. We had a slight accident. Well, into the pile it goes. Just get that piece of aluminium off there. And speaker magnets, and that's it. That's all you're going to get out of this. So it's now later on the same day. Unfortunately, well not unfortunately, it got us out of the rain, didn't it? I got a call from our ever popular eBay division, which we had to go collecting. More on that later. Sewing machines. Many now. Anyway, back to this. This is the degaussing wire, and remember earlier on I said we will be stripping this because as you can see, or you can't see because it won't focus, but give us a second and it will. That was a year ago. Anyway, I was just having a moan there about how it wasn't focusing, and Mrs. Pirate was pointing us right. As you can see, the actual wrappings of this are only like electrical tape wound round, and what we actually want is nice bright wire. So, as the covering on this doesn't weigh anything, and as we really kind of want the stuff that's hung up on the wall to add up to a kilo, because we're not stripping everything else, because everything else is going in the non-strip bag at £1.70 odd, we'll just strip this off, and I'll show you how easily this comes off, and you just put it straight in your number one. Alright? As you can see, it comes off just like electrical tape. It is quite sticky actually. So you could spool it up and then reuse it. It's not really sticky enough for me, so I'm just going to keep undoing it. Usually I'd just cut along it with a knife and just split it, but I just thought I'd show you that this does just, oops. Anyway, it won't show up against the black pants that I'm wearing. That was a bit of clever forethought, that wasn't it? Right, hold on. As you can see, if you try and unpeel it there, whee, round it goes. Anyway, I'm going to get up to here where it divides off. We'll undo it and I'll show you exactly how quick and easy this is to just split out. So there you go, this is where it comes in. It was in focus, I swear. So that's where it comes in. Just pulling the other wire out, they'll go into the don't bother to strip pile. As you can see under there, lovely golden ready brilliance. Right, now we've bared this down. Can't see any joint, so could go that way a little bit, but I think this is one piece of wire, so you could split it and run it through the actual stripper, or you could just go down it with a knife and pull it off. Either way, it's sticky stuff, so once you've got a good cut on it, you may as well just go down it with a knife. But let's see how we go. Yeah, plan Z for zebra. This stuff's so sticky, and the pieces are so thin that as soon as you start cutting, it just keeps coming apart. So I'm going to chop it here, the old secateurs, and throw it through the stripper, and it'll be a 2-minute job. And then we can put it with the rest, and we're laughing. Sheesh. As for everything else, PCB boards go in their pile, the aluminium go in the aluminium pile, and the little copper spools and stuff I just undo while I'm watching YouTube. So the speakers, magnets in them, everything else just goes in their respective piles. But 90% of the TV and all the weight, the glass, that just ends up in the bin. Of course, the yoke just comes to pieces in your hand because it will be heat damaged, and that I would put that in your number 2 because this one's all painted green. In some kind of protective coating, plus all the gunge and decades of dust and skin and whatnot that are in there. Yeah, I'm just bashing it up with a hammer and getting rid of all the plastic, but putting the glue and everything else, just dump it in with your number 2 copper pipe and stuff like that. Hokey dokies, let's split this and get it done. Well, being lazy, that is just so much easier than getting sticky fingers. So yeah, this is all split. Just take the casing off. Grab that, pull it down. Should have one huge piece of lovely copper underneath. Let's try this with. Use my foot. So, stampy. Look at that. Comes off. Dead easy. Whee! Must have gone a little bit too deep there with the old Stanley. Nah, well. Do that, ball it up. All gonna go for £1.80, is it? Sorry, £4.80 even. Blimey. 2 minutes work, and you get 100 grams extra. Lovely jubbly, get in their bag. Brilliant.